Hello friends, once again welcome you all to my YouTube channel. We have already seen how to build and deploy a .NET application, a React.js application and Java Spring Boot application in our previous video. If you haven't seen those videos, go back and check it out in my Azure DevOps playlist. In this particular video, we will see how to create a self-hosted agent in Azure DevOps and use it in our Azure pipelines. So let's get started. We will see our today's agenda. First we will see what is self-hosted agent in Azure DevOps. Next we will move on to how to create a self-hosted agent. First we will see self-hosted agents in Azure DevOps. In Azure DevOps, a self-hosted agent refers to a machine or server that you set up and manage yourself to run jobs or tasks in your pipeline. Unlike Microsoft hosted agents, which Azure DevOps provides and manages for you, self-hosted agents are under your control. They can be physical or virtual machines, and you install and configure the necessary software tools and dependencies on them based on your project requirements. So, using self-hosted agents offers several advantages. First one is customization. You can tailor the agents to meet your specific needs by installing software tools and libraries required for your builds and deployments. Security and compliance. Since these agents run within your own infrastructure, you have greater control over security configurations, compliance standards, and access controls. Performance and isolation. You can optimize the performance of self-hosted agents based on your hardware and network capabilities. Additionally, you can isolate sensitive or critical builds from your shared resources. So now we will see how to create a self-hosted agent. So to configure an agent, we have to go into our Azure DevOps organization and in organization settings, and now scroll down a little and under the pipeline section you can see agent pools. Click on agent pools. We can see we have only two agent pools as of now. First one is Azure pipelines. So this is the default build agent provided by Microsoft Azure, and second one is the default pipelines. We can go to default, click on agent, and we can add our first agent. Click on new agent, and we can see we have been given a pop-up to download the package and configure our agent. So you can choose your agent type as per your requirement. Because I have to configure a Windows machine as a build agent, in first step you can see we have to download the agent package in the build machine, and second step we can see we have to create the agent by giving this command in PowerShell of our build machine, and in last step we have to configure the agent by giving this command. And if our agent service is not running, we can start it manually by using this run command. So I will be using this virtual machine as my build agent. I will click on this. Now I have to configure my build agent. So I will first copy my package URL. I will go to my virtual machine. I will paste the URL and download the agent package. And we can see our agent package has been downloaded in my build machine. Now we have to open our PowerShell in agent machine. Make sure you run the PowerShell in administrator mode. So now I will go back to my Azure DevOps configuration part and I will copy the commands. I will copy the first command and paste it in my build machine. Click enter. Then I will copy my second command. I will paste it to my build machine. click enter. So now you can see our second command has been run successfully. I will go back. I will copy this next command to configure the agent and paste it here. Click enter. And we can see it is asking for server URL. So for server URL, we have to provide our DevOps organization URL in which you want to add your agent. I will go back to my DevOps organization. I will copy this organization URL and paste it here. Click enter. Now it is asking for authentication type. I will press enter for PAT. Now I have to provide personal access token or PAT key. I will go back to my organization. To generate a PAT key, we have to click here on user settings, go to personal access tokens, click on new token and generate a token. I will give name as agent PAT. You can choose expiration date and scopes also. I will give full access to this PAT key. Create. I will copy this PAT key, go back to my agent machine. I will paste the PAT key, click enter. So we have to give our agent pool name. As we are using our default agent pool, I will press enter. If you are using any new pool, then you have to give the name of that pool. Now we have to give agent name. I will give any name like agent 01. Click enter. And we can see we have successfully added our agent. So now we have to provide the work folder. We will press enter. Now it is asking to run agent as a service. We will provide yes. Press Y. Enter. We don't have to do this configuration. Press enter to skip this. Again press enter to skip this configuration. Now we can see our agent service has been successfully installed and configured. Now it is asking to prevent service from starting immediately after configuration is finished. I will press Y. I will give yes. Press Y. Click enter. And we can see our agent has been configured successfully. To check whether the agent service is running or not in our agent machine, we can go to services. And we can see here our Azure Pipeless agent has been installed. Click on start to start the service. Now I will give this last command. Paste it here. And we can see our agent is working. Our agent 01 is online now and ready to take tasks. So these were the steps to configure our build agent.